The average human life is 80 years. That's 29,200 days. But it's not. Because on average, we spend 8 hours of every single day unconscious. That's 26.6 years. 1/3 of our entire lives spent in the dark, offline, completely wasted. We have a 29,200-day life, and we throw 9,700 of those days away. We call it sleep, and for all of human history, it has been the biggest, most unavoidable drain on our productivity. But what if it's not? What if that wasted time is actually the key to unlocking our species' true potential? What if you could learn a new language, master a complex mathematical theorem, or learn to play the piano all while you are fast asleep? This is not a far-fetched fantasy. This is the dream learning hypothesis, a theory backed by emerging science that suggests within the next 100 years, we will not just hack our dreams, we will turn them into the most powerful classroom on Earth, effectively doubling our productive lives. To understand how we will learn in the future, we must first understand what our brain is already doing in the present. The old belief that the brain shuts down during sleep is completely wrong. Sleep is not a passive off switch. It is an active, critical file management process. While you sleep, your brain is, quite literally, hard at work. It happens in phases. First, you fall into non-REM or NREM sleep. This is the deep, restorative sleep. During this phase, your brain begins a process called memory consolidation. Think of it this way. Everything you learn during the day, that new Spanish word, a colleague's name, a complex fact from a book, is temporarily stored in a part of your brain called the hippocampus. This is your brain's inbox. It's small and it fills up fast. During NREM sleep, your brain takes the important items from that inbox and transfers them to the neocortex, your long-term storage. It's like moving a file from desktop to the hard drive. This process cements memories, making them stable. But how can we prove that we can influence this process? This brings us to a real, groundbreaking field of neuroscience, Targeted Memory Reactivation, or TMR. The experiments are astounding in their simplicity. In one landmark study, scientists had participants learn to play a simple melody on a piano. While they learned, a specific pleasant scent, like rose, was released into the air. That night, the participants went to sleep in the lab. For one group, the scientists waited until they entered deep NREM sleep and then released that same rose scent. For the other group, they released a different scent, or no scent at all. The results the next morning were staggering. The group that was exposed to the same scent during sleep remembered and played the piano melody significantly better. The scent acted as a trigger, telling their sleeping brain, "Hey, remember that piano thing? That's important. Save it." This has been replicated with sounds, too. Scientists taught people the locations of objects on a screen, each paired with a unique sound, like a meow for a pat picture. At night, they quietly played half of those sounds back to the sleeping participants. You guessed it, the next day, participants were far better at remembering the locations for the objects whose sounds they had heard in their sleep. The conclusion is revolutionary. We can communicate with the sleeping brain. We can tell it what to save, what to prioritize, and what to strengthen. As of today, we have proven that we can reinforce memories. But that's not learning, is it? You're just remembering something you already learned. You can't, for example, learn an entirely new, complex skill from scratch while you're unconscious. You can't learn to code in Python or master a new piano concerto. This is the wall. Here is why that wall exists. Learning a simple fact, declarative memory,
is different from learning a complex skill, procedural memory. Remembering a Spanish word is one thing. Actually speaking Spanish requires you to use that word, conjugate it, put it in a sentence, and hear it in context. Learning to play the piano is one thing. Learning to play the piano is different. It requires practice, feedback, and muscle memory. It requires trial and error. You can't have trial and error when you're asleep. You're paralyzed. You're unconscious. You have no feedback. If you practice a piano chord wrong in your sleep, who is there to correct you? You would simply be reinforcing a mistake. This is the barrier that has kept dream learning in the realm of science fiction. To learn a complex skill, you need a simulator. You need an interactive environment. You need a teacher that can provide real-time feedback. For 100,000 years, the sleeping brain has been a read-only classroom, good for saving files, but not for writing new ones. But within the next 100 years, we are going to tear that wall down, and we're going to do it by combining three incredible emerging technologies. This is the moment where we leap from what is to what if. This is where the real dream learning hypothesis begins. If you believe in the power of science to redefine the limits of humanity, please consider subscribing to our channel. We explore the future based on the facts of today. Now, let's build the dream simulator. This is the 5,000-word core of the hypothesis. How do we build a teacher for the sleeping brain? First, you need tool number one, the reader. This is a high-resolution, non-invasive brain-computer interface. Forget surgical implants. Think of a comfortable, advanced EEG cap or a neural headband that you wear to bed. Its job is simple: to read the brain's neural signals with pinpoint accuracy thousands of times per second. Second, you need tool number two, the interpreter. This is a powerful, personalized artificial intelligence. This AI's job is to understand you. It spends a few weeks learning your unique brain. It learns the neural pattern for your intention to move your left pinky finger. It learns the pattern for the concept of blue, or the sound of a C major chord. It becomes your personal brain signal translator. Now you have the final and most important piece, tool number three, the teacher. This is the dream learning simulator, and this is how it works. Hour one, the setup. You decide you want to learn to play the piano. You go to bed. You put on your neural headband. You tell the AI, "Tonight, I want to practice the Moonlight Sonata." You fall asleep. Hour two is the wait. The BCI and the AI monitor your brain. They wait. They are patient. They let you go through your deep NREM sleep, where your brain is busy consolidating your day's memories. They wait for REM sleep. Hour four is the simulation. You enter REM sleep. This is your dream state. Your body is paralyzed, a state called atonia, to stop you from acting out your dreams. But your mind is incredibly active. It is already in a simulator. The AGI now makes its move. It doesn't inject a dream, like in a movie. It guides it. It uses your own brain's dream generation tools. It gently feeds a targeted stimulus, a sound, the first note of the Moonlight Sonata. Your dreaming mind, already primed, builds the simulation. Suddenly, you are no longer just floating, you are sitting at a piano. Hour 4:05, the practice. You, the dreaming you, look down at your virtual hands. You intend to play the first chord. The BCI reads this intention. The AI interprets it, and it provides real-time feedback. If your intended finger movement, as read from your motor cortex signals, is correct, the AI instantly feeds the perfect corresponding audio signal back to your brain. The beautiful, clear sound of the chord. Your brain's reward system fires. Dopamine. That was correct. The neural pathway is strengthened. But what if your intended finger movement is wrong? The AI knows. It does not play the wrong sound. It either provides no sound, or it provides a gentle corrective stimulus, perhaps the correct sound slightly louder. Your brain, even in a dream, recognizes the mismatch. That was incorrect. It tries again, and again, and again. For 4 hours of REM sleep, you are not just passively dreaming. You are in an AI-powered, fully interactive simulator running through scales, practicing chords, and performing trial and error at the speed of thought. You are literally practicing the piano. You are building procedural muscle memory, even though your real muscles never moved. This is the hypothesis. So what does this world look like? What happens when this technology is perfected and available to everyone? This is the vision of the doubled humanity. Vision 1, the end of the skill gap. Imagine a world where education is not limited by time or wealth or location. A young, aspiring surgeon in a developing nation doesn't just read about a complex cardiac procedure. She goes to sleep and performs it. She practices it 100 times in a zero-risk AI-guided simulation before she ever holds a real scalpel. A child in a poor neighborhood with no access to private tutors goes to sleep and learns fluent Mandarin and Python and advanced calculus. The dream learning device becomes the great equalizer. It is the ultimate tool for social mobility, ending educational inequality forever. Vision 2, the automated eureka moment. This isn't just for learning, it's for problem solving. A scientist is stuck on a complex protein folding problem. She's been staring at the data for months. She loads the problem into her DreamLearn AI. She goes to sleep. Her unconscious mind, now aided by an AI, gets to work. It's free from the biases of conscious thought. It can make intuitive leaps. The AI can guide the dream, suggesting novel connections, running thousands of what-if scenarios in the background. She wakes up. She grabs a notebook. She has the answer. We have effectively automated the eureka moment. We have created a world where our greatest challenges, curing disease, solving climate change, understanding the universe, are being worked on 24 hours a day by 8 billion brains, all at once. Vision 3, the new renaissance. What happens to humanity when work is no longer the primary focus? When you can learn the skills for your job while you sleep, what do you do with your waking hours? The answer is anything. You use your waking hours to live, to create, to philosophize, to connect with family. You use your sleep hours to master the cello, to learn art history, to design a new video game. Humanity is liberated from the drudgery of skill acquisition and is freed to pursue skill application. This is not a lazy world. It is a world that is twice as active, twice as intelligent, and twice as creative. It is a new renaissance. That 1/3 of our lives, the 26.6 years we thought were wasted, was never a waste. It was a potential, a biological hard drive waiting for the right software. The dream learning hypothesis is not a cheat. It is not a fantasy. It is an optimization. It is the logical, beautiful, and inevitable next step in our evolution. We are not just a species that uses tools. We are a species that is a tool for the universe to understand itself. And we are about to get a software upgrade. A life of 80 years will no longer be 80 years. It will be 80 years of waking life plus 26 years of learning and creation. We are on the verge of reclaiming 1/3 of our existence. The question is no longer, what if? The question is, what will you learn first? The technology to read and influence the sleeping brain is already here. The dream simulator is the next logical step. When this technology arrives, what complex skill will you choose to master in your sleep? Leave your answer in the comment section below.